Welcome back. Today I'm sharing more attic decluttering. I've had many questions about when I would be continuing to declutter my attic. Today is the day. We are continuing to do that. I have had many other decluttering projects that we've done in the meantime. That's just a very large project, so I wanted to give it a break and focus on some other things before continuing, but we are moving on and going to go up there in just a minute and start decluttering once again. The main reason I'm going back up there right now and decided that this is the time is because we are going on a small, very close to home family vacation for just 2 nights away with the kids, somewhere really fun for them with water parks and games and, you know, fun activities for them as a family where we're able to just step away and, you know, have fun as a family. So I'm looking for 2 suitcases up there. I have no idea where they are, so my goal today is to find those suitcases and in the meantime declutter everything while we're up there. There's no reason not to, so let's do this. If you have not already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. You can click the red subscribe button below. It's totally free to you. I would love to have you. We're gonna head upstairs. I will see you up there. We're in my attic. Clearly, I know I have mentioned before what this is on the ceiling and the walls and everywhere in my attic before, but in case anybody has missed my previous attic declutter videos, this is 9 inches of spray foam everywhere to insulate my home. Previously, we were paying like astronomical prices for heating and cooling, and my furnace was constantly running, so we had this done to our attic and it has helped tremendously. So that's what all of that is. I'm going to show you around a bit so you can see what we've done so far and also where we are starting and what we plan on finishing today. Like I said, my goal is to find those 2 suitcases. I have no idea where they are, so we will see where this leads us and how much we can get done. Hopefully, my plan is to get done at least like half, I'll show you in a second, but like half of what I'm looking at right here. Like if I could get to the middle point, I would be happy. We will see. This entire section is what has already been decluttered and organized, packed away, or donated. This section right here is what we are going to be working on today. Like I mentioned, my goal is to get at least half of this done, so probably like right here-ish is where we can stop, but my plan is to go through all of this right here, and I have no idea what is over here. I know there's a couple baby things. I see a car seat right there, but I know I have already packed away a car seat, so I guess I have 2 infant car seats. That's surprising. I can see there's a crib mattress right there, and we switched over to the Newton baby mattress, which we love, so I don't even know why that's up there. I can't remember if we were using 2 cribs at once or not. Maybe we were. I don't think we were, though. Anyway, let's get started. We have a lot to do. Like I said, my plan is to get to about right here, and then everything from here over will probably be another video. We will just have to see how far we can get today.
It's like you don't really want to know. Hey, you laughed me in the face when I said you could replace all of the things that you're so through with. You're afraid to feel your feelings when the night turns into day, but sometimes they're the realest things to ever come your way. 'Cause you know
Alright, 2 things before we take everything down. I found the suitcases. They are all the way on the end where we were not going to go, which means I think we're going to try to get this entire section done today. Everything over here, I pretty much know what it is, like after looking at some of the bags and in some of them. Most of it is baby stuff that we might be keeping or might be donating, but a lot of it will be packed away into our storage unit. We have a like play, I think it's called a play yard, like the pop-up crib, that will be donated. The crib mattress can be donated. A lot of this stuff over here I already know just by looking at it what I plan on doing with it, so I'm really hoping this will be pretty easy. So let's see what we can do and try to get all of it done today. Maybe that's being a little bit optimistic, but I feel like we can do it. We're back in the living room. Typically Rob would help me carry things down from the attic, but he is outside right now with Wyatt and Hazel playing with them. It is the second day of spring and it's actually really nice outside and they are fully enjoying the weather out there while I try and get this done. Noah is at school until 4 today, so right now it is 2:13, so I have a lot to get done in a very short amount of time. We're gonna see how much I can get done, but I'm gonna go start carrying that stuff down. There are a few heavier items that I will need his help with, so he will be there when I need him. Doing this by myself is going to take me forever. I have quickly decided that I'm going to go grab him so I can hand things down to him. Otherwise, I would be going up and down that ladder forever, taking one thing at a time. It would probably take me like a half hour, and I'm trying to be quick here, so I'm gonna go grab him to help me. He really doesn't like being on camera, so I'm gonna get everything right here and then we'll start decluttering. This is everything taken down from the attic. The kids are already very interested in going through everything. They are playing with Easter eggs and Easter baskets behind me right now, but I'm hoping we can get through this within the next hour or so. Let's see how this goes. I can already tell right now, this right here is a bassinet that we will never use again. I don't think we will ever be using that mattress again. These black bags are the kids' oversized chairs from Pottery Barn, which we are not taking back out right now. We will be storing those in storage for now. This is a play yard that we are donating. Those are the suitcases. Very happy that those were easy to find. There are a few things that we need to open and go through, like this box over here. I have no idea what's in there. There's a couple bags over here with clothes in them, but we will see how much we can get done, like I said, within the next hour. This is the bassinet that I will be donating. It was Noah's, and I honestly don't think we have ever used it once. We tried to use it when he was a newborn for about a week, and it didn't work out, so it was never used again. So we're gonna donate this. It's all that you believe. It's time to start getting up and do it. You're afraid to feel your feelings when the night turns into day. But sometimes they're the realest things to ever come your way. 'Cause you know that you're more than just one voice. You can roll with all the boys through the noise. State your case and lead the way. 'Cause you know that you're not just a one shy girl. You can have the universe, change the world. Start by smiling at the mirror. Anytime you keep car seats and expect to use them with future children, you should always check the expiration date on the car seat, because car seats expire. Not sure if you knew that, but they do, and it's really important to pay attention to that date. This one expires 2/11/2024, meaning that the car seat would be expired by the time we have our next baby. So this car seat will no longer be safe to use with the next baby. We won't be keeping it, we won't be using it. Luckily, we do have the other newborn one that we already packed away in storage. I honestly didn't even know we had this one, so I'm not that upset about it. It does still stink though, because car seats are expensive and nobody likes tossing what seems to be a perfectly good car seat, but I guess the expiration dates are there for a reason, right? winter apparel my mom gave me when we moved into this house. She must have decluttered her house when she moved. There's gloves and hats and mittens, and I see a pair of snow pants and some scarves in here. I even see some of my younger brother's things in here, which I will ask him if he wants to keep these, but they are probably too small for him, and I don't think I will want to keep any of these things, but I am going to go through them and just double check. I mean, I do think this scarf right here is pretty cute. I'm not sure if it was made or bought, but I like it, so maybe I'll keep this one. But as far as like these little gloves, I don't think I want to keep any of these, but maybe somebody else could get some use out of them, so I will be donating them.
'Cause you know that you're more than just one voice. You can roll with all the boys through the noise. State your case and lead the way. 'Cause you know that you're not just the one shy girl. You can have the universe, change the world, start by slide.
I'm pretty sure this is the car seat that goes with that out-of-date base. So hopefully I didn't get the two mixed up, because like I mentioned, I had two infant car seats, and I'm hoping this is the matching one. Okay, it's definitely the one that matches, so I'm going to, oh, how cute is this? Hazel's little unicorn. It's kind of gross, but maybe I should wash it and keep it, or should I just toss it? Because it is kind of stained and gross. Who knows how long it's been up there. I'll probably just toss it. But I'm gonna wrap this back up, and no, I'm gonna toss it. I forgot that it's out of date. I know we are right in the middle of decluttering, but I just had a few packages delivered from Temu. I have to be honest, I was a little bit skeptical at first because the prices on their website are so affordable. I have not opened anything yet, as you can see, so you're going to get my honest feedback, honest opinion of everything. Of course, I would never recommend a product that I didn't like or didn't care for myself, so I wanted to unbox these with you so you can get my like first reaction and real honest opinion of Temu and everything that they have to offer. Being completely transparent, at first they did ask me to pick a few products from a select list, and I was like, you know, I'm sorry, I really don't want any of those products, and I can't promote products that I don't feel like genuine about, that I don't really want. That just is disingenuous and doesn't make any sense. So I was like, I do want these products though. You know, I see on your website that you have so much to offer. So if I can get these things, I would love to partner up and share what you have on your website. We did agree to pick the products that I wanted from their website, and they really do offer so many products. The first thing I pull out is the Angry Mama microwave cleaner. First impression is that the box is pretty beat up, but let's check out the product. So the Angry Mama microwave cleaner is in perfect shape. There's nothing wrong with it, and it was $1.68 compared to $7 to $10 online, so not upset about that. I'm not sure exactly how much anything is off the top of my head, but I will put a price on screen here for everything I'm showing you. These are things you stick on your like crock pot, air fryer, blender, and you can wrap your cord around it. And I think these might have been $1.50, and it came in a pack of 3. Super happy about that, and my cords won't be all over the place. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I have to have that, because my cords are all over the place on everything in my kitchen. These are some heat cook mats. I really don't have anything to set pots and pans on in my kitchen, like on my counter if I want to take things off of the stove and set it on the counter, for example, for like Thanksgiving and things like that. I didn't have anything, so this was perfect. It came in a pack of 4, and again, I will put the price on screen here. You can see here it's a can opener. It feels really solid and just pretty heavy. My can opener broke. Like when you spin it, it's one of those manual ones, and it just will not complete the circle. So I needed a new can opener, and this was perfect. This is a splatter shield, and you're supposed to put it over your food in the microwave to prevent things from splattering all over the place. And I don't know why I haven't bought one yet, but I've just been putting it off, and it's one of those things like, this is so funny. I went probably like 4 years without buying oven mitts for my home, and I would just grab a towel, or I don't know why. This is one of those things for me. Like, I knew we needed it. I knew we would benefit from it and avoid cleaning our microwave so often from things blowing up in there, but finally got one, and it's pretty good quality. I'm really excited about having this. On to bag number 2. I have no idea what is in this box. Here's what was in that box. I can tell you that I did not order this. This is a spoon and lid holder for when you're cooking, so keeping all of the mess off of the counter. You can put lids in here, and you can put your spoon on there. This is a toilet brush, and I've been seeing this toilet brush everywhere online. It's the rubber one that is a little bit flat. Let me just show you here. So it's a lot smaller than I expected, and I don't know if it's just supposed to sit on the ground. There's no like suction cup or anything for it, so it can't just sit on the ground. So it's got to go somewhere because there's holes on the bottom of it, but I'm not really sure where this would sit because I don't want toilet water leaking on the ground, and it didn't come with anything else. It didn't even, like I said, come with a suction cup. This is a strainer. You clip it onto your pot, and you can easily strain your food. It comes with like a little pocket here, so it sits in there, and then you just strain everything out. As soon as I saw this, I was like, wow, what a great idea. I made a big mess here. I need to clean this up, but if you do want to buy any of these products right here, you can find them in the description below, and these are my choices. You can get an additional 30% off of anything that is right here that I opened, that I chose to buy for myself. Here are the rest of the products in my order. They have affordable prices, high quality products, and a site-wide sale with savings up to 90% off, plus free shipping and free returns for up to 90 days. Make sure you go check out those links and use my code that is also in the description for you if you want to purchase anything that's right here or anything else site-wide on Temu's website. Thank you again, Temu, for sponsoring today's video. I can already tell this bag has some things in it that we had when Noah was younger that we just never did. Baby hand and footprints. I don't know why. We just never really got to that stuff. Life is chaotic and busy, and unfortunately, we just never ended up doing any of that stuff. We do have like little, you know, handprint pictures and stuff, but as far as like making molds and stuff, hopefully I don't regret that, but we just never got around to it. Who knows, maybe with the next baby. I feel like I should keep this just because maybe I'll do it with the next baby, but I feel like I could easily just get another one. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna regret that I didn't do that with Noah or Hazel, honestly. These are pictures from when Noah was little. Rob and I about 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, these are so old. Noah and I when Noah was a newborn. That's coming home from the hospital with Noah. He's so little. How cute is that picture of Noah? Oh my goodness. So I will obviously be keeping these things because they are very important to me and I love them, and just such good memories. There's something a little bit different about having printed pictures over digital pictures, just like holding the physical copy. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I feel like having those printed pictures is just so cute and sentimental. I know I could easily like look them up on my phone, but having the physical copy, maybe I'm weird, but let me know if you do the same thing or feel the same way and feel like printed pictures just have a little bit more pull than digital pictures. These baby books, I have not filled out a baby book for any of my kids. I feel like a horrible mom for that, and I just never got around to it. I don't think I will regret it. I've had some moms with older children comment on my videos and say that they never really looked back at their baby books, and I won't regret not filling them out, but right now it kind of makes me feel guilty. I guess life just happens and they just get set aside, and before you know it, they're like 2. Wyatt's almost 2. He's gonna be 2 in June, which is crazy. And I didn't do any of the baby books for any of the kids. So there's that. And here's another little handprint mold that I never did for Christmas. So I did this one. I'm not sure whose footprint that is. It's off to the side there, but I'm guessing this is Noah's footprint, but yeah, I'm not good at that stuff. And I do feel guilty about it, but I'm trying not to let the guilt get to me because I know it will make me very emotional, because I already feel like a bad mom for not doing any of that stuff. My mom gave me all of my baby books and all of that stuff that she kept for me when I was younger, and I've never gone through any of it. She didn't keep it, she gave it to me, so I don't know. This bag has some baby bottles and one of those jumpers that you hook up to your ceiling, and I don't think we used it even once with Hazel, and I never plan on using it again. There's some Advent bottles in there that are perfectly fine. I'm going to be donating this whole bag.
Down and you're 10 feet underground, when you're so deep you're about to drown, when you're in the lost and found, 'cause heartaches only last a day. Ooh, but your heart will never fade away. Go out and find your way.
I'm pretty sure those were the only 2 bags of clothes to go through. Well, you know, there was a bunch of little bags in 2 larger bags, but I'm pretty sure that was it. I'm donating most of them. I'm just gonna show you. Here are all of the clothes that are being donated. There are a lot more in this pile than this pile. These are a couple things of Noah, Hazel, and Wyatt's that I wanted to keep. I do need to get a container to pack those away, but a lot of stuff I do plan on donating. This huge black bag right here has a baby swing in it, so that is going into the storage unit. All of this right here is going into our storage unit. This right here is a baby walker, a little activity table. That is a Snuggle Me. That was probably one of my favorite purchases when Wyatt was a newborn, and then there's a changing pad under there. That bag right there has some pieces to a jumper we had for Wyatt that was amazing. The 3 black bags go to the oversized chairs from Pottery Barn Kids that we just don't have space for right now. These things right here, I showed you guys a little bit ago, they're all like kids' footprints and handprints and just memories that I honestly just can't get rid of. I don't know why. Maybe I should, because I obviously am not very good at that stuff, but for some reason I feel like I want to keep it. This box is empty. You can see I already emptied it out. This, I just told you, is the baby swing. This over here, this little bag, is a bunch of Tomo bottles. They were the only, oh, I do see some Advent bottles in there too, which I don't like. I really like the Tomo bottles, so we probably need to go through this bag and only keep those ones. I do not care for the Advent bottles, so we're only keeping Tomo bottles and packing those away in the storage unit. My haka or haka, I'm really not sure how you say it. If you are a new mom expecting, this is a must-have if you plan on breastfeeding. I didn't have it with Noah, but I did have it with Hazel and Wyatt, and I absolutely love it. What a milk saver. These bottles are Komotomo bottles, and they are the best bottles I have ever used. If you have a child who does not want to drink from a bottle, that was Hazel, and these were the only bottles she would drink out of. Highly recommended. For Noah's first birthday, we had a Cars birthday party for him, and this was everything that was left over. So I'm just going to use the plates and cups here at home because otherwise it's just going to sit in storage. Even the plastic silverware, we'll probably just end up using that too because that means less dishes. I don't want it to go to waste, so we'll probably just use everything here. I didn't even know we still had this stuff. Come here, hey. Come here. Show everybody what you look like. Sit down. You are so silly. Wait. Wait. Whoa, your hair's all in your face. I had to come in the playroom real quick because it's really noisy in my living room right now. The kids are eating dinner and watching TV, and it's just really loud and chaotic, but this is so crazy to me. This was in my suitcase from when I traveled for work like 6 or 7 years ago. These bottles are full. That's so gross. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I just think that's crazy that I never unpacked the last time I traveled for work, and my camera just died, so I have no idea where I left off, but I think it is so crazy that I never unpacked this from the last trip I went on when I was working a 9-to-5 job. Like, I think it had to have been like 7 years now was the last time I worked. I quit my job in, I think, August of 2018. I I think that's what I left. Maybe it was July, but somewhere around there. So how long ago is that now? What year is it? 23, so maybe it's only 5 years ago. That is crazy. This has been in that suitcase for 5 years. I don't even know. Do toiletries stay good? They have to expire, right? Wow. I'm gonna go back out there and finish up. It's like 6:45 p.m. right now, and I feel like I still have a lot to go. There's a lot that I'm throwing away and a lot that I'm donating, a lot that needs to go into the car to go into the storage unit, but for the attic, it's pretty much empty of all of the stuff that I expected to go through. I am going to show you one last time. I know I left some Thanksgiving dishes up there that were just glass and really heavy, and I didn't feel like carrying them down, and there's also a baby jumper up there that's just really big, and I didn't feel like carrying that down either. So that is also going into the storage unit, but that's pretty much that whole area in the attic. Like I said, I am going to go back up there and show you everything pretty much emptied out, but we're going to hopefully wrap it up within the next hour. I will probably finish after the kids go to bed tonight, being that it's almost 7 o'clock. They go to bed about 7:30. I don't know if you guys can hear what's going on out there, but it's really chaotic and I'm a little bit stressed out, so I'm going to wrap it up for right now, get them settled down and ready for bed, probably finish up right after they go to bed and start editing this video to get it out to you guys. I will show you what the attic looks like all cleared out so you can see how much we got done. Maybe I can even insert a clip of where we started so you can see like the full picture. I'm super happy with everything we got done up there. I will see you guys in just a little bit once my kids are in bed.